What is Vijay made up of, and who is he as a human being?
So, Vijay is a simple boy next door. Okay. Rather, as you said, it's a Vijay is still a child. Actually, Vijay is still a learner basically in whatever Vijay does. Okay. Vijay always tries to be the best citizen of this country. This I have been trying since last 40 years, and genuinely I'm pretty successful. Okay. And that was the only aim with which I joined the services basically. So that's one thing. And Vijay believes in doing the things, executing the things on daily basis, not daily basis, every minute, every hour, getting the things done. And Vijay want to go to bed without any regrets, so that Vijay uh, is able to sleep like a child, basically. Still, I
Very
sleep with
nice.
two alarms. I have never meditated even for 2 minutes. Okay, if you punish me, you tell me that Ki Vijay, you are going to. I'm just telling you that Ki Vijay, you sit at one place, close your eyes for 5 minutes. Sorry, I can't do it. Okay, so that's Vijay actually. You can't make a child to sit at one place basically. So that's Vijay. And what Vijay believes, uh, wherever Vijay is required to be there, Vijay has to be there. Okay. And I have developed in my past 4 decades of career basically. This June, I completed 40 years of work
Wow.
basically. So in that, all those 40 years, I believe in answering my calls in less than 3 rings, basically. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. And if you call me at the midnight, also, even at 3 a.m., also, if I don't answer the call in 3 minutes, okay, you must presume that Vijay is no more.
No.
So,
Okay.
so, so,
Okay.
so, so,
Yeah.
so, 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 so that kind of alertness, I believe always in maintaining with no regrets going to bed. Okay. Uh, Keep smiling and spreading the happiness, joy, and whatever small, big thing, we should do to change the lives of the people. Okay. I'm genuinely fortunate, basically, that I'm in HR. I'm making the changes in lives of the people.
Beautiful.
It is a God gift, actually. Basically, God has gifted this opportunity to me. Okay. So, whatever possible changes, what we can bring, whatever solutions I can give, basically, based on my experience, expertise, and knowledge acquired overall during the entire lifetime, helping people professionally, personally. Okay. That I keep on doing, and I keep on enjoying, basically. Life has been a wonderful journey for me, and I'm a learner. I just keep on learning every day, basically. So I'm genuinely never alone in any kind of a setting or something like that. If I'm alone, no one is there. I'm pretty comfortable. If there are hundreds of people, okay, I get mingle with them, I talk to them, okay, I initiate discussions and all, okay, because everyone around you is a kind of a guru for you, basically. Okay.
Absolutely.
So so
Absolutely.
so so it's mutual, Ashwini.
It's beautiful, and I said, as I said, I know people will be watching later, will feel the energy even through the screen because you really kind of emit that kind of energy, and you're also truly HR, very human side I have seen, and you emit that a lot. So uh, beautiful. I'd like to move from there a little bit about your transition from defense, where discipline is, I think, the core, and following orders is like that's you got to follow orders from that kind of a structure to corporate and finally to manufacturing, where everything is ambiguous, and today's world especially, like There's no guarantee about anything, right? So when you look at your entire journey through 40 years, and when you look back, what kind of transitions have do you remember which was difficult, both culturally and which involved people, of course, which where you had to kind of manage not just transition and people, also, your typical playbook, HR playbook doesn't work. Everything in theory is all in the book. But, when you're on ground and when that transitioning happening, and especially when you have to bring people and at the level at which you are, you got to work with so many departments, so many people, leaders, sometimes it is on the floor shop level, vendors, partners. What has, do you know, something does, what stands out to you? What has been like really difficult? Anything which stands out and which I'm sure you did well. Otherwise, you wouldn't have reached where you reached. But I want to know that challenge. How did you manage?
See, see, I will tell you. I would like to enumerate two key learnings from my career in Indian Air Force. Okay, the first key learning is that key. If you learn to obey, I repeat, if you learn to obey, then only you can command.
Excellent.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Second is that key. The more you sweeten peace, the less you bleed in war. Okay,
Wow.
the more you sweeten peace, the less you bleed in war. Okay. So again, now
Wow.
talking about this UKA, what we talk about and all other things in corporate. So I have learned to obey. Okay. You rightly said, taking orders. Okay. But now giving
Orders.
orders. Okay. So that transition has been you know, it was premeditated kind of a thing. Okay, you need to learn your basics first. So for me, of course, again, coming from a disciplined background, okay, and transitioning into a kind of a journey of adaptability and flexibility. Okay. But again, you don't keep any baggage actually, basically. You don't carry in your baggage once you come from the one organization to another organization. See, once you join any new organization, you need to unlearn and learn many things. So, your own adaptability, your own flexibility. See, majority of the my career, I worked with the promoter-driven enterprises. I had
Hmm.
a
Hmm.
couple of success stories to my credit, when I helped the companies to, you can say, scale up basically. But again,
Hmm.
having
Hmm.
said that, adaptability, flexibility, and then again, keeping your feet on the ground, basically. Okay, not
Hmm.
letting
Hmm.
any kind of a small big success go to your head. Okay,
Hmm.
then again contributing directly to the shop floor, basically. So
Hmm. Hmm.
see, that's the place from where I am being paid. So you might have seen my LinkedIn bio, which speaks about from manufacturing floors to the boardroom. So
Yes. Yes.
you need to keep it very simple, basically. Okay,
Hmm.
don't let anything cloud your mind. Okay,
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
I always tell my team and my this one ki there is no one who can influence me on this planet. Okay. Don't get influenced, don't get prejudiced by anything because, uh, every minute you are making some decision basically. Okay. So you need to be fair and you can say transparent with team. Okay. So, that helps me a lot basically, be it you can say typical shop floor setting, be it a boardroom or be it you can say kind of some union meetings. Okay. Or be it, vendor meetings, meeting with CEOs or directors of the company. Okay. Then explaining. See, at the core of my heart always remains one thing. Um I always say, um, I'm a kind of entrepreneur basically, okay, who is into HR basically. So, I always say that case HR is what? HR is a kind of a people's business basically. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And, if you drive the ecosystem with empathy, okay, and
Mm,
then see last so many years basically, whoever comes to my cabin, my first condition to start discussion is to offer him a seat, basically. Okay. I may be,
very
I
nice.
may, I may have some difficult message to deliver. I may have something worse to say to that he or she.
Yeah,
But again, what really matters is you give them a place where they stand at the same level like you, and they can talk, and then you can look at in their eyes and you can talk to them. Okay.
beautiful.
So that gives a on an equal setting basically. Don't make anybody to stand in front of you. If you make anyone to stand in front of you, they feel that they are inferior to you. So take them at the same level, talk your heart out, okay, be reasonable, and mm, give them the dignified, place
Place.
uh, in your ecosystem, okay, so that
Fantastic.
if something is right or wrong, basically, they can show you the mirror, basically. It's not something like that. See, again, business is all about profits and all, okay, but people will never forget you the way you have treated them, basically. So again,
Yeah,
challenges. You ask about the challenges. Challenges comes when, basically. Okay. Now, challenges is a kind of a noise, basically. Okay. So if you start with minimizing that noise, okay, that noise won't be there with you. So
yeah.
basically, you are addressing the root cause of all the problems by just very very small gestures, basically. Understand, give them ear, basically. Listening is very very important for any leader. So
Yes, yes.
I made one of my decision to join one of the company wherein my chairman,
Mm,
actually, okay, he did not ask me a single question for initial 1.5 hours, okay. He was just listening to me,
wow. Okay.
listening to me what I was saying for 1.5 hour. So,
Wow.
I made my decision to work with him. So, so it is all about listening. It is all about helping people to be themselves, basically. Okay. Take out the best in the team. Okay. And again, as I said before, you need to be always prepared with your plan B. And again, Vijay has got something slightly different. Vijay always has his plan C also in place.
Excellent.
Yeah, yeah. So because I always prepare well, basically. Okay. I think that could be a kind of a nightmare for me. But am I prepared for that kind of a nightmare? So that kind of
Mm,
and it's not in the business settings also, in personal life also. Always plan A, plan B, and plan C. So
beautiful.
uh,
Because that was my next question. What keeps you thinking? Because what I get of what you're saying is that when a challenge appears, you are ready to solve it at any cost. So no matter how many plans, no matter how many tries it's going to take, you are going to make sure by the end of the day, if this is something in front of you, you need to solve it.
See,
So
resilience is very, very important. Okay, resilience is very
yeah,
important. You may face some bottlenecks. You may face the bottlenecks. You may fall while running. Okay, but you should have an ability to get up and commence that run. So,
Absolutely.
it
Absolutely.
has to be. See, look, business is what actually business is. Our life is a business totally, basically. If I am to say something
Mm,
very
mm,
openly,
mm,
okay.
mm,
If you earn the money, your family will respect you, your society will respect you. Okay. If you are
mm,
successful,
mm.
everybody will be around you
Correct. Correct.
at all times. See, let's be very candid in a
Correct.
personal life as well as professional life.
Correct.
People, there may be few people who will be by your side if you are not successful or if you are unemployed for say n number of months and all. Your family will be there, but entire ecosystem will not be
Correct.
there. But if you are successful,
Absolutely.
entire
Everybody,
ecosystem
the
will
whole world is with you.
whole world is,
Yes.
with you.
Yes.
So
Yes. Yes.
again, I believe in applying that same setting. Okay, ki
Mm,
look, uh, people may not be there with me, but I can be there with the people. Okay.
mm,
So
mm, mm.
doing that things in a very empathetic manner, okay, has helped me a lot. Okay. I came across my own set of challenges in personal professional life, but again, you need to, at times you need to take 2 steps back, okay, to take a kind of a run up and then run fast. Okay. So it's
Sure.
all about perseverance, it's all about resilience in life. It's all about, having the kind of a positive approach towards everything. See, again, solutions comes when you have the right attitude, right approach towards the thing.
About challenges, and of course, I had the next question, which you beautifully answered. So I'm not going to go there. I'm going to go into more about the command center, Vijay at office. And when you're specifically when you're taking decisions, that's a very, very crucial part of your role. When you are working with so many leaders, decision makers, you said boardroom, investors, internal people, external people, and you said something very interesting. You cut out the noise. What makes you, um, how do you make those decisions, especially when you're looking at data and numbers, all scattered, all talking a different story? And then you're also in an environment where you have so many people. It's not easy. I know you're smiling and you're telling, okay, let me get down to this. It is not easy. How do you navigate through all of that? And given the discipline which you've had, defense grade discipline, that shows in everything which you're saying, right? How do you kind of slice through all of those noise and then say that this is the way we're going to go forward and this is the decision which I'm making? Talk me through that process a little bit with that kind of pressure.
See, I'm a tough taskmaster. That is first thing. Okay. If I give the deadlines, I don't give unrealistic deadlines to my team. I give them realistic deadlines because I have done it myself. I know
Excellent.
how much
Hmm.
time it takes to execute certain works and all. I tell them very clearly, look, I hate follow-ups. Okay.
Hmm.
And that's not only my HR team, it's my entire team. Okay.
Hmm.
To everyone basically. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
And again, my way of working is pretty simple. Okay. I teach them, okay, I tutor them into the entire process. See, I always tell people, my HR executives and all, that your first target should be your CHRO chair. Okay. So I want to see you sitting in my chair. Oh. So,
Hmm. Hmm.
that gives them a lot of confidence basically. And, I go on training the people basically. See, with my all functional heads basically. So my always endeavor is to make them they are the best engineers. They are the best engineers in India, and they are doing the fantastic job for me. But again, I keep on sharpening their people side of the thing. They need to be good
Hmm.
people managers. I go on cloning myself. See, I can't be at 10 different
Every
places.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I go on cloning myself, I instill the sense of discipline. I instill the sense of, you can say, accountability in them, asking my all head of the departments, almost we have a close to uh, 15 plus departments and all, key people and all. So I keep daily, through personal connects or professional connects, I keep on enhancing their capabilities basically.
Wow.
Uh, So, capability building for me is not a one-time exercise.
At the
Talent
core.
management, yeah, yeah, it is at the core basically. If say again, I will relate to my utterance wherein I told that key, making the positive changes in the lives of the people.
Mm,
So,
mm.
I always tell them, ki, look, with Vijay, yesterday you were Mr. X, but for sure you are going to be Mr. Y after some time. So,
Beautiful.
it's all about, see, whatever best I have, knowledge I have, I share, everything with them basically. I don't keep anything unto me basically. And again, having said that, uh, I always tell them ki I understand only one thing, and that is business and business, nothing else. I always tell that ki I understand dhanda only, nothing else. Okay.
Mm,
So
mm,
I always uh, question them like that, what we are doing today, what we are doing today to improve the top line and bottom line of the company.
mm,
Okay.
mm.
So, and I always take everybody along basically. Okay. Whether it's my dining table or whether it's my boardroom or whether it's my any this one. Okay.
Beautiful.
So, if you give the respect to the people, if you respect the people, if you trust them, okay, I trust them fully. Okay, 100%. Uh, and that I don't have any you can say I'm openly admitting it. I trust the people. There may be one or two people they may break my trust, but again, the people who break my trust, okay, I also work on them.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, yeah. So my duty as a CHRO is very simple. Okay. I'm here to make everyone successful. I'm here to make everyone productive. So CHRO is the Chief Success Officer, Chief Value Officer,
yeah.
Chief Ethics Officer, Chief Productivity Officer, and
Yes.
above all, is the Chief Growth Officer. So
Yeah.
so in my opinion, I'm here to help everyone, to help them to grow
Very
uh, in
nice.
in the ecosystem, and that keeps me busy basically. If you're a person on a mission, okay, with a wonderful vision to scale up the things and then make the things happen to the next level and all something like that, then there is a dual advantage basically. You yourself are heavily preoccupied, okay, and you keep everyone busy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So what
Yeah.
I'm gathering is that you very clearly take people onto your side by going down to their level. You try and clone your own discipline and whatever you have in all of them so that the dependability on you is less. And by the time it comes to your table, you're able to make faster and easier decisions because already everything has been thought of and done in your structure which you had. So very, very strategic, very nice. Leading into that, the next question which I wanted to ask you is, and I'm sure you've had times and instances like that. What do you do when you know your spreadsheets are telling you different numbers? Like in reality, like you said, you're a business person, right? Numbers will tell you the truth always. Where we are, top line, bottom line, right? And then when you have to go like this pure CHRO heart, my people are first, my job is growth first. I want to make sure my people are. But what do you do when both of them are conflicting, dead like opposite ends, this spectrum and this spectrum? And how do you kind of protect um, the company's soul? Because I know you're part of the board and you also you have your own people to report to and make sure that that part of the group is clear and they know which way you're taking them. And also, you know, data demands certain choices, right? Sometimes not good choices because it's what the business will need. आप choice कैसे करते हो? How do you kind of choose?
Actually, it's very simple. Okay.
Okay, my question was complicated.
Your question was complex, but my answer is very simple, basically.
Very nice. Go ahead, sir.
Okay. So, you have to, okay, when it comes, there is a conflict between the numbers, and then
Mm,
when there is a conflict between the human element. Okay.
mm, mm,
Uh, as a CHRO, you can't take any sides. Okay. You have to be very, very clear. Okay. See, CHRO is not about, managing the HR function and all.
mm,
CHRO
mm,
is ensuring the success for the whole ecosystem. Okay. I'm very clear on that. So, numbers are, you can say, maybe diving. Okay.
mm, mm,
But again, you feel that you should maintain human side and all. Okay. Again, of course, the conflict is always there. But again, for me, it's a very different way of dealing. I deal it very differently, not like a typical leaders or something like that. See, I always contribute to the operations also.
yes,
So, okay, suppose, my duty is to manufacture steel over here. Okay.
yes, yes,
So I ensure that I manufacture the steel. Okay, I manufacture the best steel. Okay, we are at Jai Raj, we are manufacturing the best steel in the whole of India.
excellent.
Okay,
Okay,
but again now the Vijay as a businessman comes. Okay, what
yeah,
Vijay
yeah,
thinks, look here, I have manufactured steel. Now there should be buyers for me. Okay, so Vijay believing in supporting the entire sales support organization, not by sitting in its cabin or a boardroom. Vijay is always there on the ground, talking to the dealers, talking to the distributors, talking to the potential business associates, okay, and enthusing them to buy my steel, okay. So if you are there along with your sales, marketing, branding teams,
mm,
okay, doing that yourself, okay, naturally numbers starts improving, madam. Okay. It's not about,
wow,
HR. HR is not there, just to look, to question the sales, or the question the, you can say, why it is going wrong and all, something like that. Come on, let's help them to achieve the
fantastic.
numbers. It's not about, mm, if I come to your place, basically you are just, whether you are building a house, whether you are building a mall, or whether you are building a, you can say, big high rise apartment. Okay, I have the best steel. I have the best steel. What stops me from selling it to you? My designation as a HR? No.
Fantastic.
If I think it's my own business, okay, then I should go and sell the steel to you. What stops
Mm,
me? What
correct.
is it a kind of a rocket science,
Yeah.
that,
At
I
least
have,
nothing should stop.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it is as simple as that. So I think that answers your question. Conflict is there. Conflict is there. But you roll your sleeves, be there. Okay. It's not about, pitching in the market. It's all about, ensuring that there are timely deliveries to the customer. You need to have a close eye on the your dispatch and logistics, how these things are happening, whether there are any bottlenecks in the entire supply chain, whether the last mile delivery is there. So, all those things, if you have your eye on that, okay, it's not about, command and control, something like that. It's all about, see, people, when the people will follow you willingly, once they get to know that, look, yeah, he is there with us at all times.
Yes. They're
So
seeing you.
they are, if they are able to see the company's CHRO, he is doing helping, okay, not merely questioning. See, even our kids also don't like, to be
Correct.
questioned basically.
Correct.
So,
Correct.
so it nobody likes actually.
Yes. Yes.
It is a stark reality of a personal and professional life. Everyone
Yes.
thinks that everyone thinks that he is right. Everyone thinks that he's right. I
Correct.
think
Absolutely.
I think you think, okay.
Correct.
I think that I am the best person on this planet, okay,
Correct.
which is not a reality, okay.
Yeah.
But again, I need to tell the team in a very professional and a very dignified manner. Ki, look,
Yeah.
you are there, you are doing your bit, but again, you can do it more. Okay. So, you might have heard about this Kargil thing, somebody
Yes.
capturing our uh, army officer capturing Tiger Hill.
Tiger.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
But what he says, ki, "Ye dil mange more."
Yes.
Okay. So there is always more. More is always there. And we should aspire actually. And
Yes.
that should keep you, me, and everybody moving.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So yeah, so that's what is, see, for navigating any challenges, you must resonate with the people.
Correct.
See,
Correct.
it is it
Absolutely.
is a, it is your people, who can create miracles for you, wonders for you.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
fantastic. You answered in such a beautiful manner. I know that this is a podcast limited with time, but those who are listening very carefully truly understand what leaders are made up of, and so many insights you have given, um, you know, of how to easily navigate you. My question was complicated. You simplified that in such a nice manner. Yeah, and that kind of leads me to the next question. I know for sure, and by now, whoever is going to be listening, when this podcast is released, also will know that you're so much into coaching your people, whether it is your boardroom, whoever accompanies you into the boardroom, whether it is your floor shop, whoever you go down to that level, and then you're talking to all of them. But tell me something, the people, when you kind of have something in your mind, and when you've taken the decision on based on some assumptions or numbers or whatever you're doing, who is your inner circle? How do you kind of get them on board before you shift anything, in an organization? Like if there's a major shift because of whatever external reasons or whatever, who are your like immediate circle, and how do you kind of bring them on board, and who takes that stress test around you? Like, because you said,
See,
right, you want to clone people and you want to make sure that you can't be there everywhere, but how do you kind of take that
see,
decision? And
okay. Uh, my image, I would like to tell about my image basically. Okay.
sure, sure.
My image is that of a person who never favors anyone. Okay. In any setting.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I always take a pride in telling that I never favor anybody. Okay.
Okay.
Second thing, my image is of a solutions provider. Okay. So my people knows that if they are stuck anywhere, okay, Vijay is always there to help them. Vijay will have solution for their problem. So
Fantastic.
that is a this one. Uh, the most important thing which is very costly actually in this entire ecosystem is a kind of common sense basically.
Mm,
Okay. So
mm,
there are certain things which we can solve. Okay. And again, it's not about taking the decision, at any at few times, it's a kind of a unilateral decision also. You have to take
mm,
certain
mm,
executive decisions. But
mm,
again,
mm.
transforming those decisions into the positive change. Okay. Uh, it is an art actually, which individual learns through his hard times, or you can say beautiful times.
Yeah.
So again, I'm still learning, but to some extent, I have mastered that art basically, how to drive my decisions. Okay. See, there are certain decisions, which you need to label as an executive decisions. Okay.
Mm,
So
mm,
executive decisions are not to be questioned by anyone. That is one
mm,
thing. That is one side of the Vijay. But again, wherever possible, I involve my entire team. I'm not talking about HR team. When I
mm,
say team, that means my entire leadership team, everything, and this one. And I tell them, I convince them, ki, look, we need to take some harsh decisions in the
mm.
interest of the business.
In the
So,
interest of business, yes.
so again, if you do it well in advance, okay. I know it's not possible for any business do it. You can say 100% or something like that. But again, taking the sign off from the people, okay, before giving them idea, engaging them in the process, okay,
Mm,
that helps. Okay. Sometimes ऐसे होता है कि at times you have to listen to everybody, but you have to take your own decision in the interest of the organization.
yeah. Own decision. I'm so happy you brought that up. Yeah.
Yeah. See,
That is so.
I will tell you, look, uh, business is not for a charity. Business is for profits, generating profits.
Mm,
Okay. I
mm,
look at I look at the human element very well. But again, having said that, I'm always in for a business. Uh, I always try to balance, and I have been pretty successful in managing things in my entire career. So again, when in services, some harsh decisions were to be taken. I took it, and I don't regret it. Okay, because that was the need of the hour. Uh, whether in when I was in uniform and whether I'm here. So again, with again, but decision making process is very lengthy. All those calculated decisions I take, taking
yes.
into consideration all the factors.
Yes.
Okay, it's not an. I never take a decision arbitrary.
Yes.
I never take decision in a hurry. Okay, so that's what it really matters for me.
Mm, well thought out. Yeah, yeah. And this is so nice. You already answered my next question. So you're a highly intuitive leader, that I can say for sure. Because my next question was, that's why I said very nice what you brought up in terms of business. Business is not for charity. Because while doing all of this, a lot of people lose sight of what the objective is. It is P&L end of the day, and it is for profit, and you have a role to play. And all these difficult decisions, and I'm pretty sure, I mean, you already said everything so many times, so I don't want to repeat that. But I'm saying protecting the long-term culture of the company via people and making sure your eyes are on the profit is something which is very important. And what I gather from what you're saying is that you may be, the designation might say CHRO, but when you're in your role, ultimately your eyes are, everybody is looking at business itself and how are we contributing to the profit. Which is why it becomes very important that whenever that time comes, you put on the hat of a salesperson also. Somebody is there and they're going to be, why not? Why should something stop me? And especially when you're a leader. And that is exactly why we call it the entrepreneurial mindset, right? You're just wearing a salesperson's hat. Then next minute you're wearing the HR hat because you don't want to lose your people. They're also such a big asset of the company. How will you do? You can't be there everywhere, right? And actually, what you said is very true. At the top, it becomes even more important to become simple, very clear. And for that, you have to understand the whole chain of command, right? You from the floor shop. What is happening with that person? What are his interests? What motivates him? What drives him? All of that till, what happens in the boardroom. So I don't know about others. I can tell you I'm learning a lot of things while speaking to you. Every time I speak to you, I take away one or two things for sure.
No, no, I will tell you. I will tell you. I have got something to add, Ashwini. Okay.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Uh, I you and everyone. Okay.
mm, mm,
Uh, we can learn it from our own mother. Okay.
mm, mm.
From our spouse, from our children, from our friends, everything, in our everyone's life, okay, in family, everyone's family, there is one kind of a go-to person. Okay.
Mm, mm,
He may be 60-year-old, he may be 50-year-old, or he may be just 18-year-old. Okay. Everyone
mm.
goes there and everyone talks to them. So in business setting also, we should try to be that go-to person. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Everyone comes to you, everyone trusts you. Okay. And again, respecting people. Okay. Respecting male team members, female team members, everyone. Okay. For their own exceptional qualities. Okay.
correct, correct.
So, for example, uh, we boys don't have that much patience, but girls have a lot of patience, everything and all. So, creating a kind of a synergy at the workplace or in a personal life. Okay. Being that grounded basically. So, see, our entire management, be it any form, be it HR, be it finance, be it you can say operations, be it supply chain, everything is in our family. We need to learn from our family. Okay.
Very nice.
Yeah, yeah. Because, otherwise, see, you don't, uh, with due respect, but you don't need to, you can say, Harvard degree or a Oxford degree, to be a businessman. There are n number of business people, business owners in India. They never went to Harvard or Oxford and all. But again, they are there running the, you can say, multi-billion dollar
Absolutely.
enterprises.
I cannot agree
So,
less. Yeah,
so,
totally.
so, so, it's all about, understanding our own strengths, okay, and capitalizing on that, okay, and be play a small big role in the building of the nation, okay.
Mm,
So,
mm.
that is equally important. It's not
Yes,
it's not only uh, forces which are contributing, it's a business also is equally contributing. Okay.
yes,
So whatever best. So that's the reason I told you, Vijay always believe in being the best citizen of his country in whatever capacity, basically. So, that is what we feel we should be doing it, everybody. You know,
yes,
we
yes.
we we keep on appreciating Japanese everything, but we don't do anything like them.
Yes, yes. Another pearl of wisdom from you. So true what you said. A lot of people don't even I would like to say that, to add to what you said, are not even aware. It may not be that, I am standing at the border or I am a farmer somewhere contributing to the nation. I can be in my own way a nation builder. If I'm encouraging entrepreneurs and I want people to come out and take that journey, build that wealth, make sure that people around you are you know getting uplifted because of whatever work you're doing. We are just tools. So that is my view. We should be doing it, and that is also one kind of nation building. So I'm so happy you brought that up, Vijay. Also, the fact that you said that we don't need. It is not about whether I'm from Harvard or from Oxford, or like you said, there are so many people probably have not gone to school also and who
Absolutely.
are excellent at their craft. And they are doing very, very well, and we won't even know where they are. So I'm pretty sure that I have seen a few people like that in your span. I'm sure you've seen a lot of people like that. Moving from there to and very interesting times we live in. And I know that you have seen some decades of the market, but the current economic era, right? We have, I think, from beginning of this year, at least I would say post COVID, you know, we are navigating throughout in chaos only. I mean, even geopolitically, whatever way you want to look at it, uh, the world has moved from just in case to by chance, right? Earlier, it used to be there was some, I think we were assuming that there is some stability. But yeah, post COVID, everything has become so volatile, and at the speed at which it is. It's not that it wasn't volatile earlier. The kind of speed which we are seeing right now, even before we assimilate something, 100 things are happening. And I know you're in an industry where there is actually, which is asset heavy, labor intensive, and so many external factors. Like you were telling me, y'all are looking at, y'all are already thinking about water. How do we look at it and the rains this year? Um, what do you do? I mean, in how do you navigate through the this kind of chaos? So basically, my question is your supply stocks, talent mobility, right? And overall, uh, how do you kind of design, a structured plan where you are able to, and which changes every week, by the way. I think week and day also it is. How do you stick to your vision? I don't know if it is 5-year vision anymore, but I really, short-term goals, long-term goals. Short-term maybe so many things are moving. How do you kind of navigate in this chaos? आप कैसे करते हो? At the speed at which things are changing.
See, I will tell you. See, volatility, everything is there. And look,
Hmm.
I will tell you one thing. Uh,
Hmm.
Again, coming back to my own philosophy, okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
of having learned from the armed forces, the more you
Hmm.
sweat in peace, less you bleed in war.
Hmm.
That means you need to be always prepared for the worst.
Prepared.
Okay.
Correct. Correct.
Then again, now comes the action part. Okay. So you should always have your plan B and plan C in place.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Say whether it's a as an individual, whether it's as an organization, and whether it's as a nation, basically.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
See, we have successfully seen COVID era. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
And post-COVID era volatility, the current geopolitical tensions, everything and all.
Hmm. Hmm.
But look, there are certain things which are beyond our control. Okay.
Correct. Correct.
I have a very simple philosophy. The things which are beyond your control, okay, leave it like that. Okay.
Hmm.
See what you can do yourself, what you can do as an organization, what you can do as a nation. Okay. And
Hmm.
harness those strengths basically. Create a kind of a synergy
Hmm.
wherein, in all specificity, I would like to tell you that, it's all about, always remain prepared. You spoke about the talent mobility and all everything.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Wherever I work, actually, wherever I work, I always build my talent pipeline. Okay.
Wow.
I मैं मेरे टीम को एक फनी वे में एक्सप्लेन करता हूँ टैलेंट पाइपलाइन कि
Hmm.
जब भी अपने को चाहिए तभी अपना टैब खोलो and you get a talent out of that.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
that is talent mobility. Then
Hmm.
navigating through the difficult scenarios where you feel that key business will get struck, something like that.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
again, Ashwini, as a culture, or you can say, you culture, I would like to define, there should be a culture of a kind of a meritocracy. There should be
Hmm.
culture of a execution excellence.
Hmm.
Okay. Everywhere. See, look, again, I'm coming back to my own statement. Business is not for charity, it's for
Correct.
profit, basically. If
Correct.
I'm if I'm investing, say, 2,000 crores in a machinery, basically, I'm
Hmm.
just
Hmm.
looking at a quick break even and all, something like that.
Correct. Correct.
But again, I need to be figuring out at all times as to what may happen better or what may happen worst, basically. So
Hmm.
the key remains to remain, prepared at all times.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay. And this is equally true. This is equally true for all our personal lives as well as professional lives also.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
In say, suppose on a personal note, if I'm to give you an example, basically,
Mm-hmm.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I always keep, I always keep, you can say, my 12 months salary or something like that as a complete kind of a backup, basically.
Backup. Hmm. Hmm.
I may have my phase of unemployment or something like that. This is, you know, a kind of a, you can say, plan C to rely on, basically,
Hmm. Hmm.
or plan B to rely on. So, business also must prepare in that way, basically. Okay.
Hmm.
Because see, uh, now stock markets are down, everything, uh, all the investors have, you can
Correct.
say, are having the sleepless nights, everything and all.
Correct.
But
Correct.
again, if you want to stay in the game as an individual, as an organization, or as a nation, okay, look at your strengths, basically. We are a huge country, we are a huge market. Okay, if something collapses, we can do something better.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
see, look, I will tell you one thing. Life will not shut all the doors at us. Okay, so one door it may shut, two doors it may shut, but something is there, some opening is there. Pass through that opening, make a mark through that opening. So,
Fantastic.
with current scenario, with lot of, uh, life threats, then again financial threats, everything around and all, everything and all. Okay, you need to think: does it really, really, really affecting me? Does
Hmm.
it? See, again, you need to have your own due diligence. Okay,
Hmm.
कि मेरे जिंदगी पे इसका क्या असर हो रहा है. ओके,
Hmm.
ठीक है, असर हो रहा है, बट कैसा हो रहा है? इतना बुरा भी नहीं हो रहा है कि मतलब मैं इस दुनिया से चला जाऊं. नो.
Hmm. Hmm.
ओके, ठीक है, डीजल प्राइसेस, पेट्रोल प्राइसेस हैव गॉन अप फॉर by 50 rupees, 100 rupees, something like that. But not by 1,000 rupees, not by 10,000 rupees.
Correct. Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So again, it's all about, in such times, taking two steps back, introspecting on what we are, how this one. If I can't ride my bike, okay, do I have the strength to drive the bullock cart?
Excellent, excellent. So I'm so yeah, like I said, I'm learning a lot just by listening to you, and I'm gathering points also. And actually a funny thing is happening. You're answering all my questions. So my मेरे questions कम पड़ रहे हैं आपके लिए. So I just want to so I'm redoing the questions and I'm trying to get to your thing, and it's very nice. This is really what I at least didn't expect you to answer all of the questions in advance. But yeah, this is such a good conversation. Being able to continue to do actions day on day despite all the external factors, and what is not in your control is not in your control and you can't do much about it. And it ऐसा कभी नहीं होता है कि all doors will be shut. One window तो will be open. You need to jump out of that window and figure out what you need to. But jumping is our duty, whether this is as a human being
We
or as a
must.
leader. Yeah, yeah, perfect, perfect. Very beautifully said. So, sir, what do you, in this age of AI, and I know that you've also been in the corporate sector, and generally people think AI is only affecting IT. ऐसा नहीं है. AI is affecting everybody in positive ways and in ways where we can improve, where we really need to look into. Every time there's been a shift from one industry to industry. Industrial age ho gaya, and then we had technology age, and from banks when we moved from computer books to computers, we saw that, and I'm sure you've seen all of those transitions as well. But while it is changing at an unprecedented rate, AI, and you have so much of data and information, how do you use data to be able to, like you said, something very interesting? How you got to be prepared. And I know that you're not saying it out loud, but I am sure you're a very, very person who has detailed to the T इतना billets मिला है, इतने kilo ka steel, what we need to be able to produce. So I know exactly what is happening on the floor and what they are going to ask me in the boardroom. How do you use data to be able to help you make these decisions, which keep you, uh, prepared in advance? And also, do you use AI somewhere? Are you like in the manufacturing side? What kind of, how is it impacting you? That's the question.
See, Ashwini, one thing. AI is a wonderful tool, basically. Okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
we must adapt to AI.
Hmm.
Okay, but
Hmm.
again, I'm a firm believer in an aspect. Okay, AI is invented by AI is after all is a artificial intelligence. Okay,
Intelligence.
and I feel that human intelligence is far more superior than the artificial
Absolutely.
intelligence. Yeah.
Hands down. Yes. Yes.
Again, see, I am the creator basically. I am the
Hmm.
creator. Okay.
Hmm.
I must use my creation. Okay. To the for the best of for my personal use or my professional use or for my nation building. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
See, I was a part of one of the curtain raiser basically. Okay. In
Okay.
which they invited me to speak about the advent of AI and all that has
Hmm.
happened somewhere last year. So
Hmm.
I said, ki, look, again, I gave them a perspective that, look, AI has become a kind of a monster, basically.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
In one of the experiment, AI refused to shut down, basically. So they had to abandon this entire hardware. So again, it's for us, okay, that AI should not become a kind of a Bhasmasura, basically. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay. So that,
It
it's
threatens our own existence. Hmm.
no, no, no. It's see, please understand genuinely. And again, uh, my intelligence as a human being should always remain supreme.
Supreme.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm the creator. I'm the creator. So I need to, I need to be, far better than AI. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
With that mindset, you need to go. See, look, I also use AI for certain things, but I also use for rather, I use AI for making my life easy. Okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
for making certain smart decisions based on the data and something like that. If I am to go through, say, huge piles of papers and all something like that, I can upload those papers in a tool, basically, get the gist of the this one and all something like that, revalidate it again. But again, you might have seen in all AI tools, there is a wonderful disclaimer at the bottom that AI can make mistakes.
Yes. Yes.
Always there. Okay.
Yes.
So again, whether it's a open AI or whether it's a Gemini or whether it's a something else and all something like that, be it any tool basically. Okay. Understand the wonderful thing actually. They are not sure about themselves.
Yeah.
So,
Agree. And after all, it is artificial intelligence. It's a bunch of, you know, code which is written and it keeps learning. And yes, at an unprecedented rate, but then it doesn't mean that we submit to it and,
but
lose our.
again, but again, again, I'm the creator. I'm
Yes.
Vijay. If I'm making my decisions, I'm sure about my decision.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
I, I, I,
Absolutely. And
I'm genuinely sure about my decision. That means, I am supreme. Okay, I'm my own thought process as a creator are far better than that artificial thing.
yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so we must use for those tools everything. But again, we must have our own intelligence, which is the
Yeah.
far supreme to validate the things. Okay.
Correct.
See, again, AI says that okay, AI is not sure. So
Hmm.
why I should rely on AI? Okay. I'm not advocating that you don't use AI, something like
Yes.
use
Absolutely.
it.
Absolutely.
Use it as a tool, basically,
Tool.
as a tool.
Correct.
But again, I don't. use AI to make the people decisions. I
Excellent.
I
Excellent.
don't use AI to make business decisions, because I apply my mind basically. Okay, there has to be an application of mind for all
Correct.
leaders. Okay,
Correct.
you evaluate whether this is going to be, say, one tool may give one result, another tool may give you another result, but they it will be based on their algos basically.
Correct.
Okay, which
Correct.
has been written by somebody who may not be aware about me and my ecosystem.
Yes. Yes. Oh, that's a beautiful point which you brought out.
Yeah. So, and then
Yeah.
again, again, it has already become a monster. It has already become a monster. So it is for us to think whether we trust the monster or we trust our own self.
Own instincts.
Yes, own instincts, own self, own our. See, we are we as a creators, the God. We are really fortunate to be born as a human being, and think about that.
Absolutely.
So again, see, I will just give you a wonderful example of Mr. Elon Musk basically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
people say he is a wonderful gentleman with a wonderful IQ and all, something like that. Okay,
Mm.
so he is able to think beyond what machine thinks basically. He's not asking
Correct.
AI whether I should go in a space, I should make a colony in the space and something like that.
That
Do
is
you think
coming out of
that?
his own mind.
So
Human mind.
again, so it's a human, and then
Yeah.
these certain businesses, okay, they are trying to position their robots, everything as a humanoids basically,
Mm.
humanoids.
Mm.
Okay,
Mm.
नहीं होगा, ये नहीं है, ये सही नहीं है. Okay, you might have seen lot of experiments are going on in India basically. They are making people to wear those devices on their heads. Okay,
Mm. Mm.
collecting data, everything and all. Look, the repetitive tasks which are there, they can be atomized, everything. But
Yes.
again, uh, as you rightly said, you know ensuring the best quality. Okay, system is always there, everything is there,
Yes.
but
Yes.
again, at times I need to check, I need to
Correct.
validate it. So I should not lose my own self to the
Absolutely.
technology, because if I'm
Absolutely.
losing my own self, then you know technology uh, is ruling me. I should allow technology to guide me,
Guide.
to navigate me, but I should not allow to rule me. And again, going back to my own philosophy of command and control, I should be in always as a creator in command and control.
It's fantastic. Sir, I cannot tell you. You are answering my questions in advance only. So this is very, very nice. This is a
No, no,
new
no, no,
format,
no,
sir.
no. No, no, the viewers of this podcast may feel that Ashwini might have given 10 questions to Vijay well in advance.
No, whatever. So people who will learn will anyway learn. But this is so nice. I mean, I genuinely wanted it to be like this. I had two more questions actually. And one of the questions I'm going to cut because you already answered. I wanted to ask you, how do you navigate through these challenges? You answered it. You're the creator, you're the self. Have that self, confidence and just continue what it is. You emit that kind of, energy. And so I'm not going to ask you that. I learned from you. What I wanted to ask you was in your current industry, which is, of course, steel manufacturing, and you're handling, and we know what kind of portfolio you're handling, a whole lot of things. What are the current trends you see? And in the next, I don't know if 24 months will be a very long time, looking at the way things are changing. The next 1 year or 1.5 years, what do you see any trends which you are noticing based on your own experience? You brought out something very beautiful. Somebody might write some algorithm somewhere, but that algorithm will work only when it is combined with people's experience and the vision also combined with experience of what is happening. You will know the industry, you're in the industry. What is it that you see as a trend, or which generally people are not able to assess, or I won't say competitors, but overall undercurrents in your
No, no,
industry.
no. See, look, I will tell you one thing. Look,
Hmm.
my India is growing. Okay.
Hmm.
My industry is growing in a big way. Okay.
Hmm.
There
Hmm.
are certain collaborations from Japanese and all. Okay. You might
Hmm.
have heard a recent
Yes.
collaboration
Recent.
with a, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes.
all these things are happening. Okay. And let me tell you very positively, we as a country, okay, we are emerging. Other, we manufacture a good chunk of steel in this one.
Hmm.
But again, we are being looked upon as a country which can manufacture the most steel in the whole world. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So that's a very positive development. You might have heard about lot of units coming up in Odisha, in
Hmm.
you can say part of Raipur, and then even West Bengal and all everything. Okay.
Hmm.
So again, for a industry, I can foresee a golden days basically. Okay. And
Wow.
again, there is a quantum leap we have taken as a country in terms of infrastructure. We have built one of the best infrastructure in the world basically, at a, you can say, wonderful speed. Basically, we are
Progressing.
building the infrastructure. We earlier thought of building 1 kilometer road in a day. Now we have crossed our 15 kilometer a day kind of
Wow.
milestones basically. And automation is happening in a big way. Okay, we are going through, as a country, we are building underground tunnels, everything. Okay. And a lot of infrastructure. If infrastructure goes, demand for steel automatically grows. Okay. And again, uh, companies, okay, I'm not saying that, okay, in my own company, Jai Raj Steel, we will be expanding in the near future. Okay, we'll be adding another 600-acre facility to our already
Okay.
existing 432-acre facility in Kurnool. But again, I must say that, we as a country, okay, we are growing genuinely in a big way. Okay, in spite of all these geopolitical tensions, whatever that
Yes.
uncertainty we are talking about. Look, we are anchoring our way. Actually, our ship, the way we are anchoring our ship, basically. Okay, just it's a matter of couple of years, maybe another 10 years, something like that. Okay. And again, we will march towards being a developed nation. I know it's a big thing. I'm not a politician or aligned to any political
No,
party, but
but you are in
yeah,
those
yeah, yeah.
circles and you
Yeah,
are
yeah.
witnessing.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
because having witnessed this in last 4 decades of my having worked in almost 11 different states and all, something like that. See, look, again, the biggest architect, I feel that, is our Gen Zs and all. Okay,
Hmm.
they are contributing. They believe in transforming this nation. Okay. So, there is a lot of energy around, basically, lot of energy. Okay. We are not talking about energy as a kind of a solar energy or wind energy, other things.
Yes.
We are not talking about that. We are talking about there is a lot of energy around, basically.
Hot
People,
energy. Yes.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So, it's energy of our people, people are say, you might have heard a lot of stories, that 13-year-old boy setting up his own company, startup culture, everything, with
Yes.
with support from the government, with support from, see, now, uh, in this there is a place called Orwakal in Andhra Pradesh, basically. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
where
Mm-hmm.
i I have my own factory of 432 acres. Okay. So government is investing 50,000 crores in that well, this one. So it's a kind of, see, people, our ecosystem is providing us opportunities. Okay. And there is a rush to encash on those opportunities. So that's what I define energy as basically. So people are there, they are speaking their mind, they are speaking their vision. Okay, it's not only cherishing the fact that ki world's leading corporations are led by Indian CEOs or something like that. It's all about creating CEOs in every village, in every this one. So
Fantastic.
it is see that kind of energy is there, that kind of energy is
Yes.
there. And of course we have the adequate bandwidth as a nation. Okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
so what I saw my nation 40 years ago, what I see my nation today, it is a very different thing basically.
Different
With
thing.
with
Yeah.
with 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 lot of energy, and things happening, in the country. See, I will tell you one thing. Uh, in spite of this current geopolitical tension and all, everything and all,
Hmm. Hmm.
we stood out as a country. We navigated, successfully
Absolutely.
navigated.
Absolutely.
So do you think that there will be worse nightmare than COVID or something like that? In COVID also
Yeah.
we did our bit.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Agree
So
with you.
again, so we learned, we as a nation, we have already learned to navigate through the worst challenges of the universe.
Yes.
So let's encash on that momentum and grow as a country.
Beautiful. Very, very well said. I am sure, at least I am having goosebumps listening to you. So I am very, very inspired as well. And I want to close with the last question because I know you have said it even in the pre-call when we spoke, and we were discussing so many other things. Uh, it is a personal journey of mine and my personal interests, my vision, that a lot of women have to come out still, because women, like, we believe in our Shakti, right? So I work with a lot of women entrepreneurs to bring them out and help them to say that, hey, why don't you start looking at yourself as your own self rather than I'm a mother, I'm a daughter, I'm a so and so, so and so. And why is it important that more and more women come out and take those roles and push themselves, continue to, take on the natural role of a leader. I believe women are leaders, born leaders, mothers in their own in their own way. Need not be that they are working in a corporate, but mothers in their own way. Bringing up two human beings or three human beings is not easy. And I know that you have some fantastic thoughts about why you have a daughter yourself. You told me so many things about your mom upbringing, the tough times which you've had. But what is your, you know where do you see that women can contribute in India's success, and why is it important that they hear and they make that path forward? You
See,
know that.
one sentence will describe everything. Women are made up of steel.
Oh, you're fantastic, sir.
Huh.
Very nice. Very nice.
So s- still, I always say that you got a better resilience, better perseverance, better patience. Okay, than your male counterparts in the personal as well as professional life. Okay, and again, it's all about you have that ability to navigate through uncertainties. Okay, your uncertainty starts the time you get up in the morning basically. Okay, you have to do your daily course, you have to do the daily course for your family, then maybe cook a meal or something like that
Yes.
for the
Yes.
kids, and then take your own tiffin, rush to the rush hours. Okay, by way,
Yes.
by whatever means, in Mumbai, if you are there by bus, train, or your own car, driving to the mad traffic, everything and all, going there, then again going, wearing your hat and then making PowerPoint presentations, everything and all, answering 10 different questions. Okay. And then again coming back in the evening, kids may be there, okay, waiting for their mom to come, everything and all. For us, it is very easy, just come, remove our things, and then ask for a cup of tea or coffee, something like that, and all something like that. So already you are living it every day. Okay. So what better you can do actually? Okay. I will answer that question also. Okay. You teach that patience, you teach that resilience to everyone around you,
Beautiful.
not only to your kids or your
Kids.
own spouse or your own brother and all, something like that. Go on, spreading that in ecosystem basically. Okay. I always believe, I always tell people, "Nan, don't let anything go to your head." Okay. You be as a servant basically. Okay. आप घर में भी सेवा करते हो ना. Okay.
Correct. Correct.
So why don't you emulate that servant leadership outside?
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah. So,
Beautiful.
I see, I don't mind sweeping my own floor. I don't mind cleaning my own toilet. Okay. Then it is all as simple as that, whether it's a male or female, basically, be the servant actually. Okay. Don't get attached to anything. Don't get attached to the chair on which you are sitting. Don't get attached to the position. Don't get attached to the, you can say, car which is given to you by the company. Okay. Don't get attached to any perks, everything and all. मैं बता रहा हूँ
Beautiful.
आपको. हम we should be our own self actually. Okay. We should feel that, you should have a very high self esteem. Okay.
Yeah.
I always tell, the girls, that, okay, I'm not going to tell you to sit in a control room, sir, officer. This one, go on a shop floor. You should know, you should feel the heat actually. Okay.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Yeah.
In steel manufacturing, the shop floors has got heat of more than 1100 degrees.
Mm,
Okay.
mm, mm.
So you have to go near and feel. So you may not feel that 1100 degree, but again, you will feel that certainly that 70-80 degree. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
so until unless you feel that, you will not get to know the how uh, the system works, how the processes works, how
Yes.
the people around that work basically. So ये सब simple है. And see again, we have a lot of historical example, present
Yes.
examples of
Yes.
girls,
Yes.
girls dominating the history, girls
Yes.
dominating the boardrooms basically. Okay.
Yes.
So my all through you, my message to all
Please.
uh, girls actually. I always say girls. I don't say women.
Absolutely,
Okay.
sir. And I like
Uh,
it. It makes you
yeah.
feel younger.
So
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 please.
so 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 my own. I have three girls. My mom is there. My spouse. My own daughter is there. Okay. They continue correcting me every day, basically. Ki, you do this, you do that. Spouse, by virtue of her position, she keeps on correcting you everywhere. So again, it's for me. It's for me to take that those things in stride, into all positivity, and get the things moving for my family, for my company, for my nation, everything and all. So if see you you as a female, you are not a you don't have to, you never play a second fiddle in anything. Okay.
Mm.
You don't demand equality at the workplace. I know I'm just talking about a controversial thing, but let me be very honest and clear. You don't demand
Please go ahead,
equality.
sir.
You are superior, you are more than equal. Okay. You keep that mindset and you keep on performing. Trust me, I will tell you one thing. uh, in our industry, we are encouraging girls to come and join us basically.
Very
Okay.
nice.
So somebody may question me for my this one, but recently in one of my factory, I allowed below 18 girls to come in a controlled environment and all. Nobody has done in an entire steel industry. Okay. But
Mm,
I did it. But I did it. Okay. Saying that, those girls, they will be able to join me after 7 years.
mm,
Okay. Once they graduate, once they be engineer, something like that. So, it is all, see, again, we are talking about, 13-year-old becoming the CEO. We appreciate, we
mm.
see it on reels, we see it on LinkedIn videos, everything and all. We adore the foreign examples and all. Okay. But we don't want to give an opportunity to our 15-year-old. That is our
Our own
problem.
people. Yes, yes, yes.
Our own kids. If
Correct,
they want to, if they want to fly at 15,
correct.
allow them to fly at 15. Allow them to fly
Mm,
at 15.
mm.
See, आप अगर पंछी को अगर आप पिंजरे में बंद करके रखोगे ना, तो वो उड़ना भूल जाएगा मैडम.
Correct,
So
correct,
so
correct.
it's not
Absolutely.
it's not it's
True.
not being girl or being a boy basically. It's being the equal
Mm,
partners in
mm.
the growth of the nation. Okay, our own
Excellent.
president is a lady basically.
Is a woman.
So
Yes,
so
yes,
so
yes.
we have a golden days ahead, madam. Genuinely golden days ahead.
Yeah, totally.
Ah,
Yeah, yeah.
so I'm just expecting it to happen much earlier. Okay, because uh, we'll be able to experience, we'll be able to bear the fruits. So
Yes, yes.
woman, I will tell you one thing: be be your own self, because you are far better than any other human being.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. With that inspiring note and so well said, like I can feel the honesty and the warmth it is coming from, and that's why I asked you that question in the end. I would want to say heartfelt gratitude for the additional time you gave me, because I know I said we will do it within 1 hour and all of that. But you whatever you're saying, I know comes straight from your heart and you're believing it. I've already spoken to you 3 4 times, and it resonates so well with what you think and the kind of leader you are, which our country needs more and more. And that is our our humble like I said, service to the nation and to people and to future generations who are thinking of entrepreneurship, bringing out, what happens on the other side. Not just the glamorous industries, everything is all fluff. No, we want to bring out the real stories, and I think you not just brought out your story so well, you've really inspired. At least I'm so inspired in so many ways. I'm pretty sure many people will. I really appreciate all of the time you gave to us. And unfortunately, I have to end. I can continue to speak, but I'm just
No, no,
done.
no.
But this is a
I,
beautiful masterclass.
I am, see, I'm genuinely honored actually. Again, I'm repeating. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm humbled, honored, and it's not about, my parting message to all, everyone will be there. Ki, please think big as you can think. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because, I always believe that, there is no limit to what we can do. Okay. We are limitless, we are boundaryless, man. Okay. So we must try to see, reinvent us every day.
correct. Correct.
So
Absolutely.
carry on doing it. We'll grow as a person, we'll grow as an organization, we'll grow as a nation. And
Yeah,
that's what.
absolutely.
And it was a wonderful learning for me
Thank you.
also. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks
Thank you,
thanks for
sir.
the thanks for the opportunity.